timing of this trip is the Kentucky Derby. It's not going to be while I'm there, but my vision and my mission is to train Christians so that they could go to the Kentucky Derby and share the gospel effectively. So there's a lot that can happen. There's a lot I hope will happen. We're gonna see what the Lord has in store for us.
Sowing in the morning, sowing seeds of kindness, sowing in the noontide and the dewy eve, waiting for the harvest and the time of reaping. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Alright, so I am here at Louisville's very own 4th Street Live. It's a Friday night. We are beginning to wrap up our mission trip for the weekend, and we're actually just kind of starting here for the open air.
Sowing in the sunshine, sowing in the shadows, fearing neither clouds nor winter's chilling breeze. By and by the harvest and the labor ended, we shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
So with the Kentucky Derby in mind, there are going to be some events I'm going to try to reach. I may not. But one in particular, there's a marathon going on in downtown Louisville. And I preached there 2 years ago. We were on vacation, but I had a hankering to preach. I brought on my little soapbox. I brought some tracts, and I had every intention of preaching. So I did, and it was amazing. This massive crowd. I mean, I got there as soon as the marathon let out, and I was on the other side of the finish line. So talk about timing. Now I know that will be going on Saturday. So I'm planning on doing a lot of preaching on Saturday. An awful lot of preaching. And I'm excited because I want to get back into the season. I know I'm going to be rusty, but you got to shake the rust off somehow. So that's my plan. That's my mission. That's my vision. And we'll see what God has in store. Alright, so it is Saturday afternoon. Well, actually Saturday somewhat before noon. We're on the last day of our trip. Hooray! We made it! So we are at a marathon for the Kentucky Derby, and we're very close to the finish line because there's a lot of people who they got the blankets, and so it's pretty easy to pick out who was running and who was a spectator. Sadly, there haven't been a whole lot of spectators because, as you can see, the weather's not so good. My plans for the day were to open air preach, but it really wasn't going to work out so well. But I still can't pass up this opportunity. So here we are. We're going to be passing out some tracts, and we're going to get some printed literature in the hands of these fine people. So.
Going forth and weeping, sowing for the Master, though the loss sustained our spirit often grieves. When our weeping's over, He will bid us welcome. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Well, it got raining pretty hard today, so this is Willie Needham getting soaked for the Savior. And you just go out and do it. Go for it. If you got a passion to serve the lost, then go out and reach out. Share the love of Christ with them. Don't let people tell you you're doing it wrong. Just let people help you. That's what I'm here for. So, just get out there and do it. Fight until the bell rings.
We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves. Great job, boys.